Excellent.
He
All right.
applied the ointment, and it is no longer red.
That's good. Yes, the ointment of Kill Marara, whatever it's called. Okay, so the end times are upon the Slayer's take. The great Titan marches. Persephone, get outside. Outside, Persephone. You're a horse. You don't live inside.
Matt, we said we weren't going to reveal the Titan's name.
Titan Persephone. No, the
Great Titan Persephone. Yeah.
Sorry. Restart. Allow me to get back into the mood. Okay. So, yes, the end times have come. A great Titan has been raised by dread Vecna, a lord of undeath, and now a godling in his own right, who is heading atop this great Titan. He has raised his evil city from the Shadowfell, and together they march slowly on Vasselhiem. In fact, in the distance from the walls of Vasselhiem, the moving mountain can be seen, slowly approaching, crushing the forest underfoot. As it approaches, preparations are being made in earnest. Ammunition has been brought to the walls, magics are being forged to strengthen them. Desperate last attempts to strengthen the already most secure and powerful city in the world, Vasselhiem, are underway. During this madness and confusion, many jobs are for the take to deal with. Helping move supplies around is obviously one of them, as is keeping morale up, but there have been sporadic bursts of murders and killings in the city, as well as lootings and riots. It appears as if remnant forces are active within the city and trying to sow chaos. As such, during this time, we find Sparrow, Alive, Gaunter, Zakar, and Silver, who have been out helping put down some remnant forces. You are the only take members present, just returning, when you arrive just in time to see Martin and Vanessa locked in urgent conversation. They both look worried and are talking that kind of quick paranoid speech as you approach. In fact, so much so that if it wasn't for Vanessa's quite high passive perception, they probably wouldn't have seen you come in. Vanessa looks up and goes, "Ah, good. Some of our members are back just in time. Quickly, come forwards."
Okay.
There is no time for dawdling. Quick.
Sure. What's wrong?
As you know, not on the desk, Sparrow. This is not the time.
Sorry.
Now, as you know, Vecna has long had problems with Iouns. We are old enemies, and his followers have tried to put us down. And that is why we hide underneath this temple. Why under the take the Iouns temple hides. It is so that the Whispered One's forces can never find it. But things have changed. Vecna has changed. He has grown more powerful, but not just more powerful, more knowledgeable too. By achieving godhood, he has achieved a form of omnipresence. He knows where, well, pretty much anything he puts his mind to thinking about, he knows the answer to. So, one of the first things he did was, one of the first things the Whispered One did was try and find the holdouts of his old enemy.
I want to insight check Merton, because
that was Merton.
That's to the guy to the south, I imagine.
Yeah. From the south, you heard a voice. And turning around, you see a skeletal figure, wreathed in strange half-lights, holding in his hands a scythe. Vecna was interested to discover your holdout underneath Vasselhiem. It makes sense that Iouns would keep somewhere in the spiritual heart of the world. We look forward to burning your home to the ground, sending a message to your weak, wounded god. He looks at the He looms back. He's like 8 foot tall, so...
Don't mind him. He's nice and gentle, our pussycat. He doesn't bite.
Or grapple.
No, he doesn't bite. He just grapples and slams.
He smiles at Zakar and goes, "You do not threaten me. I have evolved beyond death. Vecna's servants are abroad. They are within your city. It is the end for you and your stupid little temple."
I poke it.
All right. Let me just check something about the thing you're poking. Could you
How
make?
readily do you conduct electricity?
Could you?
We're about to find out.
Could you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Ugh.
You fail. Okay. You take 19 necrotic damage as you poke a very avatar of Undeath itself, and he grins at you and goes, "Shall we get started then? There is a purge, and it must happen quickly. We've so much else to kill." Roll initiative.
Woot.
Like I tell you, we're getting pretty much straight into it today.
We should have had the purge noise. There's a purge.
I was just checking my character sheet and I noticed that Silver doesn't have a diamond for raised death. So is that 550 or 525? I thought she had one, but she doesn't.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Wow, Scar rolls a 1 and still gets 12 points.
Are we still selling diamonds? I know there was talk about that earlier on in the game.
Because I believe the resurrection has shifted to a limited amount, diamonds are still on.
Yeah, it's still selling,
Okay.
because you can only live once.
Yeah, then you
YOLO.
can buy one.
Okay, sure. Is it 550 or 525 though?
The latter.
Was it 10% or?
5%.
10%, so 550.
Okay, sure.
Really? I remember it's 5% quite really.
Is that? I thought it was always whatever. Then if it's
I've never
Yeah,
had
it's
to buy them.
whatever. It's whatever.
I had to buy them lots as John, so.
so it was a 10.
6, and I have a diamond.
For me, the kobolds are just, cute little guys who make funny noises.
I think they're that Matt Mercer as well, to be honest.
Oh yeah, it's 5% in the pin.
Alright.
Yes, it is.
Ali,
Okay.
you are the first to... Oh, and I have to roll, 2 more initiatives.
Merton and Vanessa.
Bye.
Yes.
Oh, they've been leveled a lot since the last time they came out with the take.
Well, a little bit. Alright, as combat
Excuse me,
starts...
I've not been using my downtime XP.
Merton shouts, "Quickly, everyone get behind my desk!" And you notice he reaches underneath his desk.
Shotgun.
Pulls out a gun. Yeah.
There's a shotgun just on like a swivel underneath the desk.
Okay, and then Alid, yeah, it's your go.
I will. Oh fucking hell! I gotta firebolt this guy first. We'll see how that goes. And yeah, only a 19.
19 hits him.
Cool. And then I will hover behind Merton's desk as instructed.
And he is not resistant to fire damage, so he takes 30 damage. Right, his chest bursts with flame, and a big cavity kind of opens up where you struck him, but he just looks at it and chuckles lightly to himself.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. I only see... oh, that's because Gaunter's got a different token. Cool. Simulacrum. Gaunter.
The Simulacrum will try casting a spell.
Sure.
Yeah, Simulacrum casts Mage Armor on Gaunter.
Okay.
That's a pretty safe thing to do. And then...
Is it Mage on? Can you
No, it's
cast?
touch.
Yes, you
It's
can.
not self.
But
Yeah.
is it really? You can cast it on other people.
Yeah,
It's
just most people wear
only
better
if
armor
it's a
than it.
Warlock
I
thing.
was going to say.
Only self, it's the Shadows thing. Otherwise it is... Yep, and he will move 30 feet, and that will be that.
That's just the height of decadence for a mage. I have someone else cast mage armor on me.
Silver, it's your go.
You're gonna say "fuck off" and start casting a spell.
Yeah, go for it.
So shoot some Eldritch Blast at him, trying to push him away. So that's a 28, a 20, a natural 20, and a 25 to hit.
Just give me the total damage.
Okay, sure. So that's
46.
11
46?
plus 9.
46.
Yeah.
And he gets
Although,
40
oh no, there's crit. Sorry, there's crit damage as well. No, sorry, so
Plus
46
8
plus another 8,
plus
54. 54.
Yeah.
So another 8.
And he's pushed 40 feet away.
Alright, you lay your hands, all this energy slams into him, he is thrown backwards through the air and lands in the fountain. Splash!
Quick, mermaid, sick him!
Then I go behind the desk, because that's what we were instructed to do.
Okay.
Oh, should I roll initiative for that's probably fine.
Yeah.
Your horse is already dead.
I mean, she's not gonna attack. I just wanted to take her with us if we're gonna be like flying off somewhere.
Roll initiative for Horsey.
Okay, sure.
19. Okay. Well, she can go now then.
I shout, Percy, we were supposed to get behind the desk. Get the fuck in here. And then Percy has 90 feet of movement, so she's just gonna start zooming into the.
I thought I wasn't allowed within. Very well.
Yeah, that's
Come forwards, undead fools.
I love it when you do that.
Sparrow, it's your go.
I'm gonna climb over the desk awkwardly. Budge up, Merton. Budge up. Budge up.
No, it's my seat.
Budge up.
No, it's my seat.
And I will shoot through Gaunter at the undead boy. So I'll take 1 damage as my bow bites me. Seriously. And I'll shoot with sharpshooter. Why not? So first, 28 for 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Second, 14.
14 misses.
And last one, if it ever comes up, I'm not going to click it again because then it comes up with 13 of the fuckers. There we go. 28 for another 18, and I'll put my Fury of the... No, I'll save my Fury of the Small for later. I feel like this guy's got something big up his sleeve.
Alright, so 21 and an 18. Alright.
Yeah.
And your bow is magical, isn't it?
It is. That's why it keeps biting me.
So... Alright, yeah, they
weird
both
if it wasn't
smash
magical.
into him. Each time the magical impact hits him, his bones shriek. Wailing sounds come out of him, terrifying screeches. All the people who are kind of on the map here run. They would actually be probably barricading their houses anyway, so just pretend it's clear of them. He looks very badly damaged. Like one of his arms falls off and then kind of wriggles back up and reattaches itself in the socket. But he doesn't seem particularly phased by it.
Gaunter, finish him.
Gaunter.
I would like to cast a spell.
Sure.
I will cast See Invisibility.
Okay.
Do I see anything that I should maybe...
No.
Good.
You see Merton's actually wearing a hat.
Well, maybe... I don't know.
An invisible hat.
You see his invisible wand.
Oh,
Got your invisible wand. Anything else?
I will move behind the desk and that will be my turn.
Alright. So, before Vanessa goes, floating through the walls appear several wraiths that appear. Who, seeing as he's the only one kind of there now, are all going to descend on Zakar.
Fuck me and my shitty initiative.
Do you mind if I change it for slightly more exciting music, Matthew?
Yeah, just do skip and that'll take us to the battle music.
Okay. Oh, cool.
Alright, so, yep, here come the wraiths, and they're all going to try and inappropriately touch you, Zakar. 19, blah, blah, blah. There you go. Oh, that was roll to self, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're also at disadvantage until they hit me.
Yeah, which they're probably not going to do. There we go. Oh,
Oh, that one got me.
22! So one of them does manage to reach forwards and give you a tickle.
Wee little tickle.
Wee little tickle.
Matt, your battle music is the same song that we were just playing. It's a
Really?
fantasy music daydream mix.
If you can just find some very generic battle music
I
for
will
me,
do, I
that
will
is
do, I
fine.
will do.
And keep Careless Whispers to the barest
No, no.
possible minimum.
I can be serious sometimes.
I don't believe you. Vanessa is going to... She'll cast Bless on... High enough level that it's on everyone.
Ooh.
Actually, she'll cast it at third level. Third level Bless. Actually, no, that would be just stupid. Second level Bless, so it's on 4 of you. Right? Yeah? Yeah. So she casts it on Merton, Silver, Aleve, and Sparrow.
Thank you.
Cool. And that is her turn. Zakar.
Zakar shall disengage
Okay.
and do his cat finger and run over here. And throw out a fireball over here.
A fireball. Okay.
Jesus.
Alright, nice. So that's 4 dex saves.
That should only be DC 15.
Okay.
I don't know why that's changed.
It does that with your proficiencies and stuff.
Yeah.
So one of them passes, so he only take 14 damage. The rest all take 29. The wraiths all scream in anger as you fireball the fuck at them. Oh no, that would be his AC. Don't put that down. So 29. He'd be very easy to hit then. And 29. Okay. The Herald of Death pulls himself to his feet. Come, brothers. Get them. And smashing through the windows appear 2 more strange spectral figures. And they are going to... And he'll march up 40 feet, because that's his movement. And they raise their hands and are going to start firing magical energy at you guys. So, Zikar.
Yes.
2 on you. Pew! Nope. Should put that to... Do I have disadvantage still, or...?
Yeah. No, you don't.
No, because it's not been your turn. Yeah. Wait, you've had a turn, though, so...
I have had a turn, so yes.
Alright, so these both have disadvantage. Pew! Pew! Okay, they both miss, and then one of them's going to fire twice at Vlad. Quick, kill the Russian! Pew!
Ah! That one hits. As does that one.
Yeah, no, I don't know if you're resistant to necrotic damage, though.
No, I'm just undead. Okay, so I failed one of them.
So you are blind for 1 round.
Blessed?
I'm blind.
Are you blessed?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I am
you are
blessed. That's the
so
point, yeah.
you might pass.
Wait, that might actually be
It does
in
have
there.
it.
It's in there.
Okay. Yes, there's a
I thought I
D4 in
set
there.
that up.
Alright, so 2 of them blast you, and one of them, like, you know, there's just a burst of light, and you can't quite see afterwards. One of them shoots
that's
at a
annoying.
leave twice. Pew! Pew! Do I have those hit you a leave?
I can't see because my internet's fucking up.
A
My
17.
How ironic.
17.
Because you have a cloak of displacement on.
I have a cloak of space. The 17 I'd shield.
Alright.
But yeah.
Alright, so that's all of them. They all fire off their blasts at you.
Oh, actually, can I, after being blinded, or before being blinded, sorry, I have Indomitable. Can I try and make that save again?
If you'd like to, yeah.
Yeah. I forget I have that shit. God damn it, never mind.
Alright.
It's fine,
So-
I wanted to be blind.
Seeing as you're all behind his desk now, Merton reaches under his desk, and like you see him fiddle with a switch for a second, and then he goes, I had this installed as soon as Uncle Joe joined the take. And he is going to flip the switch. Where is it? There it is. Boom! There is a massive explosion. As it turns out, the front of Merton's desk has this entire time been claymore mines. There is a huge explosion, and all of the other creatures in the room are blasted by energy. Fire, shrapnel shreds the front of the take, absolutely. Let's see, so the wraiths have to make some dexterity saving throws.
You mean resurrect
Yeah, I'll do, I
people
think.
on a literal claymore?
I mean, it's directed away from him, so it's fine. Okay, so... Oh, the wraiths are actually resistant to fire, so they've taken less from that fireball. I will bear that in mind. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 of them pass. So this one here is going to take... God, it would take half to... What's that damage totaled? Could someone help me out?
Well, so there was
45.
to fire.
Fire and piercing for a wraith.
So
Okay.
it's 41 with resistance.
Lot.
So 41 with resistance, okay. So that one passed and took... Oh, so that was one of the ones who failed. Yes, he failed and took that much.
Yeah.
Half of...
41.
And he failed and took 41, so that would destroy that wraith. This wraith would take 41. And this wraith would take 41. So they're still up, but very badly. Oh no, actually that one's destroyed too. Some of the wraiths are blown to pieces. Yep, and the undead heralds They have to make dex saves as well. So, pass, fail, fail. Okay. So, and they're not resistant to fire, and they are resistant to piercing, but I'll say it's magical. He got magical stuff put in there. So, what was
hundreds of enchanted ball bearings?
Hundreds of enchanted ball bearings. So this one is torn to shreds, and the other ones take 45 plus 38, 80 free damage. Yeah, I think 80 free sounds about right. Alright. The other two are very, very badly damaged as they are struck by all of these ball bearings, and their bones like scream in pain. One of their legs is ripped off and like wriggles around by itself on the floor for a few seconds. He has to pick it up. The one who came in and talked first of all is badly damaged enough that he just can't reform, and his bones just lie inert on the ground. Merton's like, been wanting to use that for a long time. Alright.
You have any more of those?
It's a kind of one-off thing. Then, floating through the walls, come these
Coming out of the
guys.
goddamn walls! Oh man, came over.
Okay. So they look over you, and all three of them are going to cast spells.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus Christ. Alright, I'll get in on this counter-spelling action.
Yeah, I'll counterspell one of them as well.
Yeah.
Wait, does Silver have counterspell? Hang on. Yeah, I do!
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't see what's going on.
Would you like me to find you a box?
So it is probably better that way.
What was that loud noise?
Merton farted.
Oh.
Oh dear.
What you get for eating Herc's chili gumbo.
I'll counterspell one as
So,
well.
Silver, you're counterspelling.
I'll have a counterspell one.
I
Okay.
think you should be asking at what level.
Yeah.
Third
I'm just
one.
gonna do a third.
Third.
And my simulacral counterspell that's fourth because that's what he had.
Okay. You counterspell all of the creatures, which hiss annoyed and kind of move around the room.
We were gonna cast mage armor on each other.
Mage armor circle jerk.
Alid, it's your go.
Okay. I think this will probably. Yeah, that's fine. Sorry about it. I'll try not to damage the fittings.
I think we are past that point as the roof caves in a small place.
Sure. So. Bump.
Alright.
We'll re-roll some of that. Oh, what do we got?
So this Wraith is fucked when it's 12 hit points. Blech.
So that is 40 minus 5, 11. Yeah, fuck it. We'll go big, we'll go home. So 40 minus 11 to 29 plus 5d6. That's, 49!
Nice. Alright, so there are 3 deathlocks. Fail. Fail. 18 fail. Jesus. And fail. Alright, they're all destroyed. Bleh. Bleh.
Nice.
Bleh. And the Herald of Undeath against 49 damage. Pass.
Wow.
Pass.
Oh my god.
So, I mean, they still take, what, 24?
24 damage, yeah.
24 damage. So they both, like, stagger as they are struck by all this flame. And grit their teeth. But they look badly broken up, but they don't seem really bored. It's like, this is but the opening salvo of this war. Iouns' time has come.
That was our opening salvo too. I'm
A
gonna
ball
throw it
bearing
to the
falls out
corner.
in their eyeballs.
Yeah, that's me done.
Okay. Simulacrum.
I can't really tell which one of them is more hurt, right?
Not really, no. I mean,
So
They both have bits of them falling off and magic energy holding them apart. It's very hard to tell who's more wounded.
yeah, I will just try. Should I try? Yeah, I'll try casting firebolt at one of them.
You miss. Alright. Silver, I think it's your go.
God, all the ones.
Sure. Yeah, I'll just Eldritch Blast them. So I'll not do the full roller because I don't know how hurt they are. So I'll just target that one first,
Okay,
I guess.
sure.
See if it's enough because I don't know how much. Let's see. Natural 20.
Cool. Alright, yeah. Blast flies backwards 10 feet, slams into the wall.
17.
Hits it again, doing 12 more damage.
28 for 8.
8 more damage.
And last one is 19 for 8.
Alright, each one slams into it. Its bones screech and like make these horrible wailing noises. It falls like one knee, but then grabs its scythe and begins pulling itself back to its feet. And looks angrily in your direction.
It happens. Okay.
Persephone yells, "Blood for the blood god!" and runs in and kicks this one. Could you roll a hoof attack for Persephone, please?
Wait, don't I get to... Yeah, sure, she has a token. Don't I get to control my own steed? You know, it's fine, but...
No.
Okay, sure.
Runs in, kicks that one in the head, and smashes its skull to pulp.
Fuck yeah!
This reminds me of my home in the abyss! And it runs back over here.
I'm pretty sure Persephone is a nightmare in disguise. Fuck.
Sparrow, it's your go.
Sparrow's gonna do her bonus action heal to gain 25 hit points, and then she's gonna have a fumble around for her soul jar and summon her soul.
Bah.
I can't see anything, but hopefully this guy can help do stuff and things. And I think he gets a separate initiative. Let me just find where. Oh, there it is. Sparrow's
Cool.
bag of
So yeah, while you're handling that, Gunter.
I'll just guess try to firebolt. Is it even worth it actually? Yeah, I'll just try firebolting that guy again. 15 probably misses.
15 misses, yeah. Unless you're Persephone.
Yeah. unless I'm less. Good damage though.
Good damage. Vanessa is going to raise a hand. And what? You don't have guiding bolt, Vanessa? What the fuck?
No, I don't know how to say that anymore. You just told the dead.
I like guiding bolt. He doesn't have that either.
I would like to remind you, Matthew, whenever you used guiding bolt, you fucking missed. So I don't know why you love it.
That's true.
It used to be your bane.
Who's injured nearby to her? Anyone?
The car is a little injured.
Alright. Zakar, she pats you on the shoulder. And you heal 11 hit points.
Zakar knew you cared.
Always, about all of my members. Zakar!
We'll dodge around Sparrow's soul to get at the thing and attempt to stab it with his short sword.
Okay, go for it. Yes, you successfully give it a jolly good stabbing. Oof, and a jolly good sneak attacking.
And yeah, I'll do that again.
Alright, you run it through with the second one, lift it off the ground and slam it into the earth. As you do, you see like the kind of magical enemy that was animating this like strange corpse fades away and disappears. As you kill it, Merton goes, "Oh, I did have a second set of charges."
Oh fuck!
Flicks a
Bonus
switch.
action dash.
He looks at you and grins for a second. There's a, whew. There's a deep breath. The kind of front of the take now is effectively just a crater. The floorboards have been ripped up. There's holes. The roof caves in. There's a lot of little fires burning, and a fire elemental not making it any better. The rug is still perfect. It was a magic rug. He's like, and Merton looks at Vanessa and is like, is that it? Did we get them? I expected more. Yes,
Oh, no, the messenger. It's standard procedure.
yes, I think that was just No, Sissa.
Distraction?
Sissa is speaking with me. She needs you down in the temple. The walls between it and the Shadowfell are growing weaker. They're going to come straight from the Shadowfell itself. And oh no. And you see out the gaping hole that used to be the door. A huge force of minor undead are marching this direction. Like, shit, how did they get into those things must have raised the nearby cemetery.
I
Martin.
think I can get rid of most of them.
There are more behind that. This is for
I-
dramatic effect. We do not have time. You must get below. That is where the real attack is happening. This is but a diversion. Merton. And Merton kind of comes forward. He's like, yes, Merton. I'll hold off the skeletons. You have to get to the Platinum Sanctuary and get reinforcements. You're the one quick enough, and you're the one they'll listen to. But that would involve leaving you here to... I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. But...
Yes, Zakar will take good care of her.
She looks at Zakar and goes, trust me, Zakar. You're not man enough for me. And then she leans down and she gives Merton a very firm kiss on the lips. Goes, go quickly. Come back with help. I'll hold them off here. The rest of you get below and save Osissa. Do not let Iouns' temple in the city fall. Go! Now! Merton looks a little concerned for a second, and then pew, bonus action dash, bonus action dash, bonus action dash. Just begins to speed off.
Now you know how it feels, Mertin, when you say to us, get out of the office, and we're like, well, we're not ready. Yeah, but you gotta go. Oh, it's already left.
Alright, do you all turn and head down towards Osissa's lair?
Olive leans out the door and goes, who's burying Minotaurs and ogres in the city? That's very strange.
I have no idea. I definitely don't have any insider information as to who might be burying Minotaurs and ogres.
The last thing you kind of see as you head off is Vanessa take a few steps forwards, prepare her shield and sword, and cast Spirit Guardians. And you all...
and cast Sanctuary and start dodging.
No,
Doesn't work anymore.
She's an honourable warrior.
No, also Sanctuary Spirit Guardians doesn't work anymore.
Good.
She
Alright.
closes the door and just puts the little closed sign on. She's like, I'll keep them.
Oh shit, they're closed. We'll have to come back. They're out for lunch, everybody. Alright. You all head down the secret stairs into Osissa's lair. Which you can see ahead of you. You're in the long corridor filled with sconces and torches. And ahead of you, you can see the Great Pyramid to Ioun. And at the top, you can't see her at the top because obviously the elevation and her being back, but you know at the top Osissa sort of waits in her normal space.
Could I use this time to cast even more preparation spell?
You're doing this in running. Like, you're all sprinting down there. It's that kind of situation. It's not let's just take a few minutes here and relax. It's like, no, the boundaries to hell itself are breaking down. We gotta go.
Zakar might be able to get the Lug Strider in, though. That kind of makes sense.
I'll allow that because Zakar has enough movement speed to keep up with people and
It also
cast a
speeds
spell.
them up.
He's jogging backwards, just as everyone else is running.
Come on, everyone! Like, clapping his
people,
hands,
keep up,
like,
keep
keep
up.
up. Alright.
Take it seriously.
He has time for a short rest and still catch
A cat nap, maybe. Alright, do you guys head up the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're not in initiative right now, so just move yourself up.
Hi, it says,
Meow.
oh, more stairs. It's a good thing I don't suffer from exhaustion ever.
Alright, when you reach the top of the stairs, you find Osissa next to her crystal that she is looking into, scrying. And she seems very, like, wrapped in concentration. Like, she's not lazing around or anything. She has, like, a very firm posture, and it's like, eyes are closed in meditation. It's like, who has come forwards?
Is she asking it?
Yes, she's asking you. Who has come forward? She's not looking at you, she's staring into the crystal.
Zakar!
And there's
God.
also Sparrow and Silver and Gaunter and Arlev and Gaunter and Persephone.
Good. And also Sparrow's soul, I see.
So she wasn't looking.
Doing what I can to keep the borders strong, but they're pushing through. Are you ready to fight?
Yes.
One moment. and I would like my go into Simulacrum to also cast Mage Armor on himself.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright.
Can I use my Bard instrument to cast Barkskin on Percy?
To cast Barkskin? Yeah, sure.
Could I activate my Gem of Seeing?
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think one action is probably about the time you'll get.
Cool. Could you give me 120 sight, please?
Sure, 120 sight.
Thank you.
And Percy's AC is 16, but it's a concentration spell, so when I cast
Alright.
Hex, it's probably...
Bro's gonna try and do some breakdancing.
It's not very good. Alright.
No less?
I can hold them back no longer. Bless has dropped because she cast Spirit Guardians.
I mean, Sparrow can bless if he wants to prep. I just offer them.
Oh yeah, I suppose. Wait, is Bless concentration?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
then
there's
what
a
fucking idiot would cast Bless when they've got a fire elemental up? No, I will not cast fucking Bless.
Alright. It's like, I can hold them back no longer. Be prepared to fight. And in the corners of the room, you can just kind of make out a couple of points where it's not like a portal rips open or anything quite so dramatic, but the ground there seems to dull and become less firm, less distinguished. And as creatures slowly appear on those spots, you can see they almost look without color, black and white, as parts of the room slowly mesh into the Shadowfell. And from there you see several creatures. If you're looking over the edges, you'd see several creatures appear. We need everyone to roll initiative, and then we're going to take a break while I get everything set up for the fight, so if you want to go get coffee and stuff.
Natural 20!
From natural 1 to natural 20s, okay, you are...
I don't know if you saw, Matt, but I have put out my wings so that I can now fly.
I can fly in the sky. Yeah, that's fine.
I have a feeling that Zakar may be going first.
The difference is like a cat that's sleeping is still pretty fast, but then a cat that's awake and ready is like, you can't imagine how fast it's going.
In order to speed you up, Osissa minor illusion the cucumber behind Zakar. And Zakar just bolted.
Oh, I forget. Could I have given an inspirational speech on the way here?
No, that
Saying
takes
how
10
we're gonna
minutes.
Minute run.
It's been like 40 seconds
Okay.
of running.
Especially on Percy. Percy's movement speed is 90.
Yeah, but it's still been 40 seconds. Your movement speed doesn't change the time scale for anyone else.
No, I know that.
Alright, yeah, let's take a quick break here, and I'll get all the creature sheets ready and organized, and then we can get going. So yeah, just a quick, I would say, 5-minute break.